Hey everyone, and welcome to the stream. Just finally got a match on Arena. It's been a little slow the last couple of days, I think, just because the season is coming to an end tomorrow, so there's probably less folks that have an interest in playing Arena. But nevertheless, trying to get a few final games in for the season. I just got a match, so looks like I'm in seat 1. I'll just jump over to the game board and we can take a look at the setup here. Alright, so we've got back-to-back big buildings in round 5 and 6, but we do have the big building pass tile in the game, which kind of incentivizes building it actually earlier, just so that you can score off this. What are we missing for pass tiles? We're missing ship VP, missing cult coins, and we're missing a spade. So no spade is important here. Let's look to the cults next. For cult economy. Looks like we have air spades in round 2. Otherwise, no other spades on the cults, and like I said, no spades on the bonus tiles. So it's a bit of a spade tight game, which means leveraging this air spade might be helpful. George, no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to, as much as I'd love to. Don't think I'll be able to beat Nerd Cube this season. So what am I thinking here? Well, I think another important thing to look at is what pass tile we have to get in first seat. This is sort of an interesting setup where there's enough good starting pass tiles for everyone. You've got temp ship here, you've got priest, you've got the big building, and you've got worker power, which most people are pretty happy with those. Temp ship's a little interesting. People either really want that, or it's can be for some factions not that good. But because we do have a dwelling event in round 1, I think in first seat most factions would be happy with this as long as they could take advantage of it. Darklings, for instance, could even use it to get out some extra dwellings. A brown faction like cultists could like do this kind of stuff with temp ship. Yeah, okay. Let's keep the meme alive. What map is the next Arena season again? It's going to be base, no landscape, so super vanilla. Yep. And that starts, well, the Arena season ends on tomorrow at some point in the day. I don't really know when. So yes, I don't know if like tomorrow or the next day, I might be streaming an Arena game on base map. That sounds fun. Chaos is a lot of fun. I'm not sure this is a great setup for Chaos, but with landscapes on, building Chaos's stronghold very late in the game is actually a little bit more viable, just because the extra structure can be helpful for some network fights. You place your Chaos portal immediately upon building their stronghold, so it can kind of work. But otherwise, the rest of this track is a little awkward for Chaos. Like, I'm not really sure. With Chaos, I think I would be tempted to just get the Sanctuary out as early as possible. And then, yeah, maybe Temple up round 3. Hit this dwelling event pretty hard, and then stronghold in the last round. So it's like, the other thing about Chaos is they tend to like to invest quite a bit in shipping, so it's nice if the ship VP is in. Although having temp ship for them is pretty nice. So yeah, for the right price, Chaos could be fun here. They'll be a bit later to cults than cultists will. However, Chaos could very well beat cultists to a 2-key town. So there can be an interesting cult competition between these two factions, just because, yeah, cultists are apt to like dominate cults early with priests and cult bumps. Chaos are apt to invest early priests into shipping and not have multiple priest production probably until round 4. So any priests they do get are apt to be like, yeah, used for shipping. So Chaos will probably attack the cults a little bit later, but they probably, yeah, also do get a 2-key town before cultists can. Okay, so we've got Orin, I have a general allergy towards playing green on this map. We have Chaos with no color neighbors. That does seem like a lot of fun. But probably not the best. So our Darklings in third seat, who might get the 2 worker bonus. I mean, they're not the 30 faction, that's for sure. I'll just bid on them. Oh, I should also have take a quick look at the my opponents, just to see if I've played with them before, to get an idea of sort of how many games they've played, what their rating is, that kind of stuff. TU, I've played a couple games recently, I think, with this player, actually. Lucas, BGA, played 100 games. Ivan, I don't think I recognize this player. No. Okay. So this person's 360 rated after 83 games. Gotcha. Okay, so Ivan might be a little bit stronger of an opponent. So I'm getting a barrage of messages coming in. Hong was messaging me earlier, and now Stretch is messaging me. I was desperately trying to find people to jump into the queue because there was a big wait. That's what those messages are about. Alright, so Darklings have been bid down to 20. Makes a good bit of sense. Do Orin open Stronghold here and then wait till round 3 to build a temple? Which would mean Darklings could have, like, worker power or priest. Interesting. What if I take another tick off Darklings or jump over to Cultists? Who still has to bid? This Ivan. Oh no, Ivan's locked into a faction. Just Tio. Yeah, I feel like I'll take another tick off Darklings. I've been having a good time with Darklings these days. I go through phases of playing what factions I tend to want to play. So I tend to be kind of bad at auction because I just have such strong biases towards and against certain factions. Obviously, like, a lot of this arena season, I've been really enjoying Cultists and Engineers on Lakes. And that's still definitely true. I certainly love playing those factions, but I've been really enjoying Chaos. Swarmlings I've been having some good fun with recently, and I've been getting back into Darklings, who I had been kind of sick of as a faction for a while. Yeah, this all seems actually pretty good. I kind of agree with this. I don't think, yeah. I don't really know how many points better Darklings are than Cultists here. Really depends on how Darklings get to open. So I should take a look at starting spots to get an idea of Leech and whether Darklings opening a Sanctuary is doable. It probably is, because if Darklings don't get the big building bonus, they can take worker power, and they need pretty much the same Leech, I think, as long as you convert your priest to a, you just do priest to worker as opposed to priest to a cult. Worker power, you can get a Sanctuary at round 1. Doesn't actually hit the track super great. So, but anyhow, starting spots. Do we assume Darklings do the double west stuff, Cultists here and here? Chaos probably just starts here and digs this hex. Cultists probably take that from them, but I think Chaos are okay here. They either get these 2 hexes, or they get this gray and then one of the greens, so they can town up and then expand in one way or another. Like Orin might get one of these greens, but probably won't get both. So Chaos is probably starts here with Cultists, Darklings, and then this hex. So Chaos will either dig this from Cultists and feed them Leech, or Cultists will dig this and get even more. So I think Cultists and Chaos get the most Leech here. And in third seat, probably Darklings upgrade here. They probably get enough leech. I think they get enough leech when someone takes this Hex round 1. But it's tight, because they'll upgrade after Chaos. And I doubt, like, Cultists will start here, but I doubt they'll upgrade here. I wouldn't. So maybe 10 points feels right. Like, maybe I would go back to Darklings here. Orin could start on both. They could. And then Chaos really wants this Hex. If they started here. Well, I guess Chaos would have an option of where to start, of course. Orin would have to place both of their dwellings, and then Chaos could decide where to go. I don't know what that means. I'm going to run it through Google Translate because it seems a little longer than just have a good game. Whoop. It's this person asking a question. Ah, fair enough. I think I'm back to Darklings here. Oh, I see. You think Orin starts on temp ship. Starts here and here. Oh, and just like D-rushes, just like digs. I don't know what they would dig. Bunch of stuff. Where do you think they... Where do you think they dig? The 2 grades. They dig C4. Like they start on D6 and dig C4 and F5 so they can get down here, and then they just ship over here. So they get like 4 dwellings. Yeah. This is Loon Lakes. Yeah, this is an arena game. The arena season is ending tomorrow, so this is Loon Lakes with landscapes are on. Hey, Heroic. Thanks for tuning in. Always nice to have you. Darn, I wanted a good price on something. You're not a huge fan, George. Yeah. I'm still honestly not sure what I think about Loon Lakes after playing probably 80 or 90 games of it this season. I've been enjoying it because, well, with landscapes on, it's been actually kind of fun because it's been fun to play, like Fakirs have been played quite a bit on this map, and I've been enjoying playing Fakirs. Obviously, like, cultists and engineers are strong on this map, and I like those factions. Like I said, I've been getting into Darklings a bit more these days, and they're pretty good here. But, yeah, the map is pretty strange. Don't love Darklings on lakes. Yeah. They're decent. Oh, look, another stream where Weber plays cultists. Aren't you guys all glad you tuned in for this? Engineers do pretty good on this map. This stuff is a lot of fun. Engineers tend to start like C4H5. This is the funny thing about engineers on this map is that there's a lot of color neighbor pressure for engineers. The thing I used to like that early on in Lakes Arena that I noticed is I would like bid engineers down quite a bit because it was a setup with no color neighbors. Like let's say mermaids, it was like classic mend colors, like mermaids, engineers, nomads, darklings, this kind of color wheel. So as engineers, you like are paying for the fact that you have no color neighbors, which tends to mean that you don't have to like immediately focus on hex pressure like out of the gate. But the most common thing with engineers is they'll like start C4, nomads start here, mermaids start here, and literally in the first moves, there's like pressure on your greens and reds. And that for me is just like, that is such a Lakes thing that even when you have no color neighbors, like everyone is so in each other's face right away. So engineers do really well on this map, but you have to be careful and you have to like prioritize spades early. You kind of ignore the track a little bit pretty early and just like get yourself a position on the board. You got to carve some space out for yourself. There's some like a ton of really high pressure hexes that you just take. Like I've literally seen like factions take like ship VP just to take single dig first action and stuff to take certain hexes, and yeah. F8 races on. Yep, classic stuff. This is obviously like a cool spot for Darklings to start, because this is basically like the base map thing, right? Like you have two blacks that are separated by two single digs. So like 2 digs for 3 hexes is like a great deal. But yeah, this is just such a contested area. I've seen Swarmlings start here, Darklings start here, and Darklings literally take single spade and their priest to double dig this first action. You see some nutty stuff on Lakes, like there's a lot of hex pressure. How is this going to resolve itself? Oh, Darklings just start before they do, and they just dig it. Right. Also, where are my neighbors, guys? I should pay attention a little bit more. I mean, it'd actually be okay if this area was kind of left open. This seems pretty good for chaos if other people aren't in their way too bad. And with Darklings here, I kind of want to put a dwelling here. Especially if they place their second dwelling here. Yeah, CM should be on C3 for sure. F6 is the play for sure. Yeah, I mean, if they're going to tuck themselves into a corner, I might as well just go here. And if they, yeah. Yeah, I guess I just do this. This seems good. Just have a neighbor. Super unclear what pass tile I'm getting in first seat. Maybe a priest? I'd really love worker power, because there's a chance that Orin won't I don't know. There's a chance I could get double dig. Which I would love. If chaos start, yeah, they're all pretty good for me. A priest is great. I assume chaos will take big building if it comes to them. But I don't know. If I get big building, then I'll probably just open double temple or something. I have no idea. I think what I'd rather do is just like take double dig, get out a couple dwellings and a temple for something, and then do another temple in these next 2 rounds. And delaying my second temple is definitely fine because of this bonus. I will have extra priest production. That's interesting. Okay, so one concern I had is when chaos starts here. If chaos is started here, and Darkling starts here, then there's no real room for a center town. So D4 is nice, but not amazing. If chaos starts C3 and Darklings don't start E3, then there's pressure on this hex. So the moment Darklings didn't start here, this looks like a really good sanctuary town. I was assuming that chaos would start here and I'd have to just like dig D4 really quickly. I mean, this still will be a sanctuary town likely, but the fact that chaos starts down here relieves a ton of pressure off this hex. Of course, the downside is that I'm not going to get leech from them. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Yeah, basically if chaos starts here, my round 1 is like how quickly can I get a spade to take this? But now it's like none of my hexes are under pressure. I just get to take this stuff and this stuff. And if chaos beat me to this, then I just connect off 2 ship anyhow. I don't know, this seems pretty fine. Orin takes worker power. Is so bad for who? Chaos? Or really bad for me? It's bad for CM. Yeah, I don't love it just because like there's pressure on this hex for them now. Otherwise they can do this weird thing where they like do a sanctuary bridge town and then wait for me to come over and be a neighbor so they can town up, or they build an expensive TP or fire. Like this is a bit more of an annoying town for them. So I'm probably getting temp ship here. No, I'm just getting 2 workers. What are chaos doing with temp ship? Trying to get double dig and take this? I don't know. I'll just take 2 workers and upgrade here. Now, I can't really open double temple because I don't know the neighbor. So, up here. So the question is, am I even going to get this bonus? And I think the answer is no. So I think I just start going up air. I might take a priest action, but yes, George, I know. It's very true. I assume this is just a dig from Darklings. Seems pretty obvious. He took the priest, he can just like dig this, next action take workers, build a temple, get out some dwellings. It seems like a pretty obvious move to me, is just to like dig this really quickly. Otherwise, if he upgrades, then Oren just gets double dig and takes this and this. I could get 0 leads, yeah. Which, normally I wouldn't complain about getting 2 workers in first seed. That seems normally pretty broken, but I don't super know what I'm doing with these workers, guys. I don't understand this, personally. Why wouldn't you just dig this? Yeah, now F8 is gone. This doesn't seem super great for Darklings. I mean, I'm no Terra Mystica expert, but... whoa, whoa, whoa. I am, though. That's very friendly. Am I just taking single spade here? Huh. Not to be a total slowpoke, but it's got me a little stumped. I've got a bunch of workers. I'll get 2 more power this turn. Do I take a priest and send it to water and hard dig and get out a dwelling? It's kind of haggard. I guess I just take this. It gets me closer to a free hex. Yeah, that was the thing. I was just gonna say, Tercio, like if you double dig as Orin, like that's amazing. You're probably pretty happy about that. But why wouldn't you secure F8? Because now Darklings can just take it. That fire one. No, they haven't taken any favorite tiles yet. Oh, they took Earth one. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is super strange. Hey, AJ. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. I guess they can take out workers and hard dig, but like the weird thing about temp ship is it doesn't get them anywhere. Like I guess they can, to use it, they can like take workers and hard dig and build a dwelling in F3. Honestly, I don't know if I'm Darklings if I double dig F8 here. So Chaos can't hard dig, and Chaos also can't just get out of Sanctuary round 1. Well, I guess they might be able to. I guess Chaos can get out of Sanctuary round 1. If they get like a little bit more each, maybe. But... yeah, the workers are gone, so they need to convert 6 power to 2 more workers, and then they're short a coin, I think. Yeah. What am I doing here? It's just nutty people. I think I'm just taking a step on air. I think I'm just taking Earth 1. I don't know. I get nothing. There's not much of a plan here right now, guys. I don't have enough workers to hard dig and get another dwelling out. Nice, George. I would. I think if we were talking about Chaos opening Sanctuary, like, they have to do something. Basically, they built a temple for Earth 1 and Earth 2. You have temp ship. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what to do here. None of us are sure. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Yeah, leech is nice. I'm passing, I guess, with a bunch of resources that I don't know what to do with, and no cult bumps, and no reward going into round 2. I'm probably taking 7 coins, sending a priest to air, and I don't know, busking it from there. I'm not getting any leech anytime soon. So if I'm lucky, maybe next turn... I have no idea. Yeah, I might just take random actions. Maybe I'll build a bridge to E5. I think I'm going to open. You would have double dug F8. Yeah. Well, as Darklings, I would have single dug it first action. So this is ridiculous. I think I'm just passing here for 7 coins. Sending a priest to air. Probably doing something weird like hard digging this, getting out 2 more dwellings, and then building a temple here in round 3 or something, and my cult spade goes on D4. I don't know. There's nothing else I can do, right? No. So I basically had the most basic opening in the world. I literally rushed Earth 1 and took single spade. It's good stuff. Look at me go. Yeah, I did. They're sort of in the 200, except for Ivan maybe is 300. Something like that. And I've played against Tio before. Yeah, I'm not sure what the bridge is about. Yep, that's fair. Still Soto? Can I just call you Soto? Yeah, I think I'm rooting for CM here as well, personally. Orange seem in a pretty good place, actually. They've probably done the most normal things, haven't they? They just, like, took double dig and have 2 towns carved out. So. Oh, he does? Oh, yeah, he was cranky with me about... I had to run this through Google Translate for those who joined a little bit later, but this is basically saying you guys are slow at auction. Do they have low reps? I hate rage quitting so bad that I will literally, like, not be mean to people in games so that they don't quit. Oh, that's not fun. I don't care about this stuff. Yeah. Alright. 229. Yeah, totally, George. Bridge round one, Fire and Ice, classic. It's like common enough. If you're like, especially if you're like bridging to another red hex. It's not bad if it's round one or two. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. When I'm streaming, it feels a little bit more annoying. Because when you're streaming, you feel somewhat responsible for like providing viewers with an actual game. And between the time that I went live, like jumped into the queue as I like went live, and then you wait a while for a game, and then you start, and then there's auction. Like we're just about finishing round one, and I've been live for 50 minutes. So it's like when you're streaming a game, it's like a little bit more annoying when people rage quit. But yeah, it's the late gamers that are super annoying. If they rage quit, you unsubscribe. No. Is everyone just gonna play Yetis forever? Was that a joke? I don't really know what Yetis are. What did Orin do? They took water too. Damn it. So Orin's probably having the most reasonable game. You don't love the Orange Stronghold. Yeah, I don't super get it either. I probably just would have built a temple or something. But, yeah. I support the Orange Stronghold. If the round one is big building and it's like a temple round in 2 or 3 and you're on bond 6, then sure. But it's... Yeah, for sure. Tio is actually just George. So I think like Darkwings are just passing here. They'll pass for... I don't know. Temp, ship, or dwelling scoring. Orin uses their stronghold action probably on air. And then they pass on to probably the priest. Or maybe temp ship. Water 2 doing. George, do you actually have an alt account? Also, I want to know why no one's created a trolley alt account for me yet. I guess there's an expression, be careful what you wish for. How do you get good enough at Terra Mystica and like a famous enough streamer that people create alt accounts? That's what I want to know. Obviously not there yet. I just don't think there's any puns with my username. A Weber all. Yeah, I don't know. What would you call a Weber? I don't know. It's actually not bad. Jirabu? Yep. Only cultists? Yeah. An alt account where I only play econ cultists. Yep. All right, people. Think I'm sending a priest to air? Look at me go. I don't need this for anything else, right? No. This might be the lamest game in the world, because if I don't build a temple till round 3, am I actually just going to end up taking a water one? Darkling's getting coins here and building a sanctuary. That would give me leech for... I think that would give me leech for a single spade, and I could build a temple here, I think. Take the coins. What was that? Okay. Sent a priest to the Cult of Earth. Guess it makes sense. Oh, there's my single spade gone. I think I'm just getting out a couple dwellings this turn. I built a special landscape here. I'd actually have enough to get a trading post out this round, right? Is that going to come and bite me in the ass later? No. I think that's fine. My worker production is going to be crappy, but it's 3 points better on the track. Ugh. I literally have 2 dwellings on the board. Yeah. I don't actually know how much I like that, to be honest. It's 3 points better, but it's converting 2 workers into 2 coins into power, because this way I can just have 2 dwellings down on the board. Yeah. I like this better. Yeah. If you were on step 6 air, I'd like the other line. The problem is what do I do with 2 air spades? Because I was thinking about that, but like, I don't have a great place for the second air spade. And the other really annoying thing is because I don't have a neighbor here, if I build a temple next round, which I probably do, it's going to need to go here, not here. So I'd rather a temple here for a sanctuary. Yeah. It's all kinds of awkward. Double e4, I guess. It gets me a neighbor. Means, yeah. Guess I just do this, and then where do I want my cult step? I'm probably just somewhere that I get a bit more power. It's like Earth. So no more, all the 3 spots are gone. Yeah, I think it just goes on Earth. Double dig C3 and look at going north. Yeah. Actually, because I'm getting a cult spade here, can I get a dwelling out and build a temple here? I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 6 workers, which I have. 12 coins, which I have. And then I would literally need a single spade here. That's probably better. It would mean that I'd, yeah, need to send a priest somewhere to get me power, and then I think either way I probably just pass for 4 coins and some points. It's at least 4 points, if not maybe 5. It seems pretty good. So I can get 2 power from a cult next turn by sending a priest to a cult. But then I have no other way of getting any power for a spade. This is really tricky. Which means I'd need to burn 3 power. And I have 8 tokens at below 6. So it's not really going to work. So maybe I do just build my temple here. I get some cult steps, I just build a dwelling here. And then I can decide later where my sanctuary goes. I might not build it until the last round. Like, I don't need it for a town here. I could double dig this. Like, I don't really need a sanctuary this game. I could just take all these hexes. Or I could build a third temple at some point. I don't know. Who's got shipping? Orin has one ship. And they have 2 spades. Probably here. And here, I guess. Or maybe they build one here. That'd be nice. Maybe they send a cult spade here. To get up here. No one's actually challenging any of this stuff. Oh, that's interesting. I think what I do is I just start upgrading. So I don't need to send my priest anywhere just yet. And this will get me more leech when he builds here. So I think that works. Where are my cult sets going? Fire, I guess? Ugh. Whoa, he declined a 3 for 2. Okay. That's fun. So I'm finally getting some leech. This looks like 5 leech. This might not be this turn. But oh, and Darklings doesn't have a neighbor to build a temple. Darn, you're asking George if you would leave what? The green hexes? Oh. I mean, his worker economy isn't amazing. I think he probably builds those out. If he can afford it. Yeah. Because basically the question is, like, building a dwelling this round, you get the worker back next turn that you wouldn't get if you didn't build it until next turn. So the difference between building the dwelling this turn or not is getting an additional worker in exchange for 2 points. And in round 3, I think most factions would just rather a worker than 2 points. Oh, he SA'd here. I guess this is a future town. I don't know. So next round's a dwelling round. I have enough power almost for double dig action. I will have enough power for double dig action once I send this priest off, which I want to do this round for coins. Probably to fire to try to catch this bonus, but yeah, so I send a priest to fire if I get no more leech. My power is 044, so I can get double dig. What I'm wondering if I can do somehow is upgrade shipping next turn and then get double spade. Because, like, I'll build here this turn, but then, like, digging this, and then, like, this or something, and then getting over on this. Whatever else I can do, but yeah, that seems pretty good. And I'll get some leech at some point. I don't know when this will be. It might even be this turn. But I don't know. Yeah, there's some. I'm just going to build this out, which I definitely want to do that. I also haven't had a coins action this game. I mean, I haven't had any power, so I've had two 2-for-1s from Darklings, a 2-for-1 here, and then I got a decline. So I've gotten 7 power, one of which through my cultist ability from a decline, and then I've had 2 cult steps. So I haven't really had much power this game. I haven't really been doing anything cultisty because I only opened with a single temple, so I haven't been smashing cults with priests. I haven't had power to buy a priest. I missed the round 1 priest event, and I haven't been getting cult steps. So I'm sort of playing a generic brown faction with no ability. It's good stuff. I mean, there's also 3 cult factions, obviously, here, so wasn't expecting to do well on any of the cults, but I was hoping to sort of, like, accidentally win one and get a few second places. But, I think I would just like to pass on to 6 coins, if someone would let me. Could also take temp ship, because my problem with double dig is I need to upgrade shipping first before I take 2 spades. So if anyone can take double dig in their first turn, like I won't be able to take double dig until the second round, or not the second round, when it comes back to me the second turn of round 4. Having said that, Darklings don't want double dig. Chaos and Orin might, but they both have 6 power tokens, so unless they have exactly full power, they won't be able to take it. So I might be able to sort of just like manually upgrade shipping and then take it. And if I can do that, that's good. Other problem is that I want to send a priest to a cult this round to get these coins. And I'd love to pass. In a perfect world, I send a priest to fire, then pass on to 6 coins, because it's still there for me. And then I, first turn of next round, I upgrade shipping, and then I'm allowed to take double spade. That's what I really want to do. But we'll see. Temp ship is kind of 5 coins here then. Yeah, it's true. It's certainly like borrowing 4 coins It does sort of make sense. I mean, it's borrowing those coins. I'll have to pay for that shipping at some point. I'm not making any. The other thing is like I can town up next turn, and this is sitting here. This is 4 resources and 2 points. This is 6 resources and 0 points. If I upgrade ship, that's 4 coins. And then what am I realistically doing next turn with 1 ship? I'd have 6 workers. 1, 2, 3. I'd need 7 workers to hard dig. Kind of feel like towning up does make sense. It doesn't immediately come with any leech, but if I get called steps from chaos, it will. It feels silly not to town up next turn if I can. Yeah, I just think like 6 coins is more stuff than temp shit. I feel like the safe move is temp. The safest move is 6 coins, and what I really want to do is take this and town up and still do everything, but I don't see how I do that. Just a second. Right back. Literally just turned the light on. I don't really know why I was sitting in the dark. Goddamn vampire. What's happening? So I passed with a trading post bonus because I'm being greedy. Chaos Magicians can take double dig. The other really awful thing is that I have not gotten a coin action this game, which just seems really awful. Yeah, Ghostly, I've had like an incredibly slow start. It was really, really weird. A lot of strange stuff happened. I basically didn't get any leech at all until last round, and I've gotten 2 cult steps all game. I started here, got like no leech, and just had to like slowly dig my way over here. Chaos didn't start here. They started here. And so this is like kind of nice for expansion, because usually this stuff's all contested and jammed up, but it's just like, yeah. Yeah, it's like, look, I'm doing like, I've really boring, dumb stuff. I have like no dwellings on the board. It's round 4. Like, I don't know what's going on. So being a little bit greedy here, but what I want to do is town up. Take a cult town. Send 1 priest to a cult. That'll get me some power. Upgrade ship. Take double dig and get out 3 dwellings. And somehow magically afford all that. And I think I can do that if a cult town doesn't give me any power right away, but then a priest to a cult or some cult steps from like maybe chaos. I don't know if chaos will give me cult steps or not. Orin didn't take a 3 for 2 in like round 3. I think that's when I got there. So I want to upgrade ship. I want to build 3 dwellings this turn and a trading post. And I need to take a double dig. So I only have 1 coin in power. 5 workers. So I actually have 2 extra workers. But I really don't want to do worker to coin, not with this slow of a bloody start. So I need to make up 3 more coins. A priest is a coin when it goes to fire. A cult step anywhere is a coin. And then a worker can be a coin. Yeah, it's doable. It's doable technically with no cult steps if both workers, extra workers, become coins. But that feels so wrong given my really awful worker economy. So I assume Darklings are just going to take coins here. Oh no, is this the person who rage quits sometimes? No. No. Or reputation. Okay. He's now online. Oh, 2 days in a row. Yes. We still have a stream, people. Chaos could easily take the double dig. I have no idea what they would do, but they could double dig this. Seems bad. I really want to take coins to just upgrade ship twice. Actually, is that way better? I don't know, people. I'm gonna upgrade ship. Spicy. All right. I wasn't seeing that. Guess it kind of makes sense though. Okay, so the double dig and the coins are gone. This is just amazing. You can upgrade ship again and take single spade and get out 3 dwellings. My spade goes here. It kind of makes sense. Upgrade ship again. It seems really expensive. A trading post, and I still want to do 3 dwellings with a single spade, but then I only have 9 coins. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was risking double dig. I just didn't see a good spot for Chaos to be able to do it. I kind of missed this, actually. This actually seems pretty good for them. So, I mean, the other thing I can do to just be able to afford more stuff is I can town up and take a ship down, right? And that's probably what I need to do here, because I'm not in a position to afford much other stuff. I did get DC. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but anyhow. Of course, I want to take a cult town. I just can't really afford the... I probably just need to take a higher economy town. And I think priests still have a good bit of value. So I could take a ship. I could take a ship town or a coin town. Is sort of what I'm waffling between. If I take a ship town, it's saying that I still value my priests quite a bit. Maybe that's what I do. If I take a ship town, and then I take single spade, I have 9 coins and 7 workers. All right. It's pretty goofy. Yeah, you totally should have, George. It would have been good for you, and it would have been good for me. Because I would probably still have the double spade. Okay, 2 ship Orin. Looks like I'm getting a neighbor here, and he might even build this stuff out. My economy, look how awful that is. I know I got a cult step, and it was the one that gave me a bonus. This is lit. What a great faction. You build next to people and then you get free stuff. It's pretty cool. Now that's cool town, sort of. So I'm getting out 3 more dwellings this turn. Question is where, and the question is how. I can take single spade. I can take single spade and just do it that way. Or I can priest a worker and hard dig and save my powers coins. Because otherwise I'm spending 4 coins to save 3 workers. Yeah, probably. Single spade I think is still better. So if I single spade, do I go here and then build this stuff out as a better town? Probably. If I want to 3-town this game, which is looking pretty, like, chances aren't amazing. But this stuff seems like more possible cult steps, I don't know, than this. Like, I probably just build here. And then either this is a single spade that gives me an extra hex, and so is this that gives me this. I think if I take the single spade, if I go d7, then I can at least secure the single spade now. I mean, no one can take it. Oh, but Chaos super want that hex. What am I talking about? Of course I'm single spading this. Presumably this is a decline. Yeah. This game is bizarre. That was a double hard dig. Man. Lucas just has it out for Tio. I mean, I guess this is a good stretch for Chaos, too. They are sort of competing over some of the same stuff, but it's like... Tio was at 1 ship, so Chaos double dug that. Tio went to 2 ship to get the stuff, and Chaos is like double dug that with workers. So, I mean, I won't complain. I think I convert power down, and I do this. And then I'm going to build this one this round. And then I have, like, no coins. Lucas gave me a cult step last time. With this? Yeah, okay, so Chaos will give me cult steps. Well, this is nice then. Where are we going here? 2 power just seems really good, but I should be probably concerned about also winning cult at some point. I tend to just play the cult track of, like, you know, where can I get 2 power right now? Like, very short-sighted. I think that's actually what I'm going to do, though, is just, like, take 2 power. I already have this bonus. I guess, yeah, no, I'm not getting an extra cult steps. There's no way I get 8 power. Like, yeah. I'll have my landscape out at some point, so even if I don't lock up any of these cults, I'll probably get, like, well, I don't even know. With so few cult steps, will I even get up to the 8th or 9th spot on all these cults? Most cultist games you can. You can just play a lazy cultist game and just make no plans to close out any cults and still just get 16 cult points. But here I don't even know if I will. I will probably on air and fire get to the 2nd spot. And then all these cults still do have lots of pre-spots open on them, and I am producing lots, so I probably could, like, try to chase Darklings up Earth a bit. or at least try to like advance. Maybe I'll get like 3 seconds, like maybe 12 call points. I'm expecting, I think this player is like a bit newer to Terra, so I expect they're probably the kind of player that might actually try to like close this out. I don't know. I think I just want to build one more dwelling, right? The other option is passing for a 7 coins action. Actually, passing for 7 coins and 7 more coins seems pretty legitimate. Building B8 is better by 2 points in a worker, but Darklings almost certainly pass. I'm not getting a big building out next round, so there's no point in me passing on this. Am I getting any more leech this round? I don't think so. If I pass now, I don't even have to down convert because I'm getting 5 power income. I only down convert if I expect to get a 2-for-1. This doesn't seem likely. Yeah, I think I just saved my power. I think I just pass now and take 7 coins and 7 more coins and actually have a bit of an economy. I could afford another TP. I mean, I just feel like this is probably the play. Is to take coins and coins. Then I'll try to get on a pass tile in the last round. Probably just this or this. Yeah, that's nice. Secured connection after Chaos really meddled with stuff. Looks like Tio can just carve out another town here. This is hitting pass tiles pretty well. Tio will probably lock out 3 cults, which is really good with landscapes. Like they'll be able to, I mean, obviously they'll get the points for the cults. But they'll also, their landscape will give them extra points for getting to the top. Yeah, well played, George. GG. Alright, I have resources now. But what do I do? I don't know. There's basically no more track points to be had. I might build a stronghold in round 6. Maybe I can win Earth, actually. If I send 2 priests to Earth, that's pretty annoying for Darklings. They'd have to, like, temple for Earth 3. Maybe I should try to win a cult. I don't have a pass tile this round, but I'll probably get one. I can either pass into the dwelling scoring, or when Orin passes, I can just take the TP bonus. So I'd probably get a pass tile next round. I should, if I can win a cult and get 2 seconds, that feels pretty good, and then get some network points. Darklings aren't connecting. Yeah, the network race is super unclear. Orin have a good bit of resources and some free hexes they can build on, although a couple of their these hexes were nuked by chaos. That kind of slows their expansion down. But they can take this stuff. I also have to worry about e4 from Orin. If I want that hex, if I want this to be a town without building a sanctuary, I need to secure this hex, and Orin can take it. They have 2 ship now. Doesn't do a ton for them, really. But spicy. Yes, that's right. C3 is still open. So there's 2 options for double digs. And because I have Earth 1, Water 1, like I don't feel like building a sanctuary for 5 points, and Air 1 is like, just doesn't seem good. I'd also have to build another temple here, so I'd be taking 2 more favors. Like it just doesn't make much sense. But I do need a second town this game if I want to be competitive. Yeah. So I think if I can get double dig this turn, I should try. Orin can't take it anymore. Darklings only have 4 power tokens. 2 priests to Earth would actually do it. I think I send a priest to Earth here. Imagine someone will panic respond. This is probably a priest to Earth from Chaos. If I can get a second priest to Earth, that actually is pretty good. I don't think I will, so I think I probably send a priest to Fire. Yeah. I'm assuming I'll get my landscape down at some point this game with a hard dig, so I can actually just like get to the 9th spot. If you're not familiar with the cultist landscape, it's pretty garbage, but it basically means that you win ties on cults. So if you can get to the 9th spot, you're guaranteed second place. Sanctuary with big building tile and Air 1 seems pretty okay, instead of wasting digs when you have plenty of open tiles with shipping. It's a good point. Yeah, the difference is whether, like, so I can just try to build as many structures as possible in the most efficient manner possible, which would mean just getting to 3 ship and building on all these hexes. And then just building trading posts and getting more dwellings out and just building out my economy and sort of fighting for network. That would allow me to take advantage of my favor tiles and also put me in a better position to win network. The downside is I wouldn't get another town. And there are some decent towns left. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good question about which line is better. I mean, the thing is I'll be single digging something next round anyhow, at the very least. So it might as well be E3. I think the difference is I'm basically investing in a double dig that I otherwise wouldn't. That could otherwise be 2 hexes. in order to secure a town. Because in this route, I probably still get on all these hexes, and I probably dig this for that. So it's yeah. So it is less efficient, but it's also cult steps. It's also cult steps and a town. But you might be right. If I do town up, is a call town even worth 3 points? It almost certainly isn't. No, I don't think I'm building a sanctuary ever. Yeah, I don't think I'm building a sanctuary this game. Certainly not my plan. A sanctuary for Era 1 is better than a stronghold if you build it this round, basically. Because Era 1 has the opportunity of being 8 points over 2 rounds. Although, probably wouldn't be in my case. Like, I think building those big buildings are just kind of a trap for me. I think the fact that I have both scoring favors, like just building more stuff, like more TPs and dwellings, which gives me favor tile points and network points, I think is probably just better than building up. Although a stronghold in the last round for 12 points is pretty tempting. Temple gives Air 1. SA next turn. I think it was the better line when single dig was still open. Okay. I'd have to go back and look at that, but I'm assuming you mean this round, like I should have just taken single dig and built a temple on E3. And then sanctuary next round for like, I don't know, whatever, something. I guess the sanctuary does save an entire double dig. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still accepting a 3 for 2. All right, I think I am doing this, and this will also just shut out chaos a little bit. This is a bit of a dangerous game to actually play when someone gives you a cult step to chase their cult. But It comes with 2 power eventually, and this is, I think there's a good bit of points if I can actually creep up this cult a bit. Oh, they want a town here. Oh, that's interesting. Makes sense. Yeah, so it's an interesting point you bring up in chat. I am, I'll have to think about this more. Like this, it's right on the line, and this could be one of those areas that carving out this town might be incorrect. I just feel like with my current cult situation, lack of a pass tile this round, that just spamming out dwellings for network Earth 1, Water 1 isn't enough points. And what I'm trying to do right now is get a second town and still do that. Like, I think what I want to do is carve out this town and get out to network 15, which does mean I'll leave an empty brown, which is always a little awkward. I'll be double digging. I'll have double dug something and left a brown. Like, basically, I want all these structures built. I'll hard dig this round. I'll build a few TPs, town up, and then I'm building 5 more structures, including my landscape. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if I dig this, I'll end up with a 6th brown. I think I have to dig something anyhow, so it could be D8, which means E8's open. So I'll have double dug something this game while also leaving a brown open. Yeah, I hear you, Tharn. That they're a reactionary player. Yeah, I don't really know how they can mess with me. But, yep. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I don't know that Chaos is in the lead of these other opponents or anything like that, but C3, if I have to double dig something, like E4 just isn't that helpful to green, C3 is helpful to red. So it's nothing against red, it's just between the two of those hexes, it's just like, yeah, you might as well take it. Yeah, no, fair enough, Tharn. I hear you. And they might, and if I thought they could do more damage to me, then I'd be a bit more concerned. They didn't give me a cult step. Which is fine. It's sort of fine at this point. I mean, I would have liked a cult step on air for a worker, but I mean, at this point, my cult steps are pretty much just to like try to sneak out some power here and there, so. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't be saying that. I still do have stuff on the cults I want to do. I want to get here. I'd love to win Earth. And I shouldn't just assume I have second on air. So steps in all of these are still good. Okay, so Darkling's passed. I've done all the moves that I definitely wanted to do, which was building out all the dwellings that I definitely wanted, securing that territory. I'm now just going to play my round. As long as I can, and then just pass at when Orin does for this tile. So I will start by giving both of these players power. If I get a cult step up on Earth, the power might help me stay in the round longer. Yeah, I do. Oh, I want the extra power. kind of like the worker, actually. I don't know what I want the worker for. What I don't want to happen is for me to take the cult step on Earth and the next round be a worker short for something. So that's really what that's about. Also, this is a bit more political. Now, if I build again, they might give me a cult step on Earth, and that was Darklings though. Chaos actually declined that. Could also just send a priest to fire. Or priest to air. I suppose I should be doing that. If Chaos sends a priest to air next round, it's actually kind of annoying. Maybe I send a priest to air this round. It comes with a worker and 2 power. No one probably sends a priest to fire, so I can just send one to fire next round. Yeah, I don't have to do that right now. So I'll just do this. Yeah, I just want coins. Coins are good. Right back, one sec. So I guess one thing I haven't really put a ton of thought into this game is like who's actually winning this, and yeah, who are the biggest competitors here? We all basically have the same amount of points currently. Orin, Chaos has passed for 4. Orin's going to pass for 6 and has 2 cults. And has some network points. Darkling's not connected. I have a town coming in. I think I'd probably just send this priest to air. I think that makes sense. Comes with some power. The other option was building a dwelling with it, but this comes with a worker anyhow, so it's the same. And then I'm just passing for the TP bonus. And I'm basically going to try to build a trading post next turn for dwellings in a landscape, which means I need to hard dig something. Yeah, I have enough for all that. Upgrade ship once maybe if I have enough resources, I don't know. I guess I'm done here. Presumably this is a coins action for Darklings. Darklings doesn't have any shipping. Which makes sense, they're not connected, but I do have to worry about some of these hexes and stuff. Yeah, for sure. Upgrading digs is certainly possible. I don't think I had a ton of coins. I've only gotten one coin action this game, and there was no coin event here. There was this for some coins, but yeah, this wasn't like I didn't get a ton of coins on a fire one. I had a good amount of coins, but I would have gone through them real quick and wouldn't have been able to build this stuff out. So maybe. And I am going to be doing a hard dig this turn. I've done a lot of hard digs this game, I think. I think this was a hard dig. Oh, I guess just two. And a third. I'll do a third one this round. Yeah, I should just math this stuff out real quick. So I'm planning a trading post and 4 dwellings in a landscape. Landscape doesn't cost anything, but I need a 3-worker dig. Just 9 workers, 11 coins. Which gives me a coin, 2 workers, and a bunch more coins. So a temple is tempting. Especially like a temple for Earth 3. The problem is that I lose 2 points on the pass, but actually, if I temple for Earth 3, I can just win Earth. Not much of oh, Earth 3's gone. Oh, that's what that was. Sorry, I was just about to say I'm not usually the type of person to like 3-step. Build temples for 3 steps. Huh. Kind of getting crazy ideas. I really want to win Earth here. And I will have enough resources to build a temple. 11 workers, 16 coins. I mean, I can also just upgrade ship or something with extra stuff, but that's what I have. I have 6.5. I have like 18.5 coins. Plus some coins going up Earth probably. So I have enough for a temple, and it's 2 points worse on the pass. So that is annoying. But if I found a town, basically what I'm wondering is how crazy it is to actually temple for Earth 2, and if that can help me win the Earth cult. It feels so dumb to do that. It is somewhat crazy, but you know what? I do get a cult step. Alright, that's what I thought. I thought Darklings would give me the cult step. 6 points on a cult. Yeah, plus swing. It's a bunch of swing points against someone that, like, I don't actually know who's in the lead here. Probably Orin. So, like, if Orin was actually making plans here to, like, win Earth by, like, 3 steps plus a priest, like, they could almost close out Earth if they got another priest somehow. I don't think this guy realizes that Darkling's already accepted my power. They might as well just take the free power. So I'm taking a step up Earth. Warren will fight. How are they going to fight me on Earth? I take a 2-step. I just close it out next turn. Sorry, this is really obnoxious, but I'm actually doing it. And you can't stop me. Good old round 6 Earth 2. Classic. It's weird, and it feels like something that an obnoxiously low-rated player would do, but I think the points conversion is just the best I have access to, because I'll still do all that stuff that I said I was going to. I'm going to town up, I'm going to build some dwellings, and then I would have been left with resources for a temple. So this is 6 points to me, and effectively 3 coins. Yeah. I mean, I do need to send a priest to Earth to lock it up, which I think makes sense because no one's towning up anytime soon. Unless Darklings buys a bridge, which they can't afford yet. And so I'm probably taking a priest town over a cult town, I think. But I don't have enough priests to gain. So me sending a priest to Earth just means I can take a priest town and get it back again. Why lock it up? Good question. Well, because I think I need to. Warren took Earth 2. I mean, I just took Earth 2, so I can't, I can't be that much of a hater, but whoa. I think that's why I lock it up. I think I need to. I mean, Oren has 3 steps. So they're just going to take it if I don't. Maybe there's an argument that I leave it open for a turn. Oh, can I give Darklings Leech? They can't close it up in a turn. So there's actually an argument that I leave it open and get them to use their 2-step there. That kind of makes sense. There's also an argument that I convert power down and try to see if Darklings will just give me a cult step. The other concern is Darklings now have the power to take a bridge, and I kind of want this priest town. Ugh. And I want to use my priest. I guess I can just convert my priest to a worker. Yeah. Are Darklings taking a bridge? Probably. And I think I want the priest town quite a bit more than I want the cult town. So I think what I should do is do this. Oh, and I need to convert down because I'm going to get a decline. And I'll get my priest down. They can only take step on Earth, so you aren't changing anything. What do you mean? I have to close out Earth because Orin will eventually take it because they have 2 steps here and they can take a step here, and they have a key because they have the 2-key town and a town over here. So they absolutely will like try to take this. I think what they'll do next turn is use their... They can't go up any other cult. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was in response to my comment of like, I should be sneaky and force them to like waste their steps up Earth. Yeah, of course. Okay, I thought this was going to be a bridge. But I guess they can just town here. I think they have enough. Yeah, triple dig. So this power is a worker. They TP here. And then I priest a fire. Actually, I can't. That's annoying. I can't priest a fire because I need to upgrade ship. Getting a priest here is actually worth... Yeah, so they do that. That makes sense. So I guess I just do this. Okay. So I really want this priest to fire, but I can't afford... I need another priest because I need to upgrade ship to 3 so I can get these, well, so I can get this hex. A second. I said it was free of brown hex. Do I... Oh, no, but I wasn't factoring in digging this. Yeah, I do need 3 ship to get this and this. 3, 4. Right. My plan is to build up 5 structures. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a dig. Which I can't, there's no place I can reach 5 brown hexes on 2 ship with 1 spade. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I need 3 ship. So the question is, okay. Okay. Sorry, this is the point of my stream, so it'll probably get a little painful. Trading post is worth an extra 5 points to me. But the other line I'm looking at is getting one extra structure down, which would be my landscape, to increase my network up to network 15, which could be helpful. I don't think anyone's, what am I talking about? I don't need network 15. Yeah, I just went network here. But getting my landscape down and a priest of fire is 4 points against Orin. Because what I can do is buy a priest and a priest of fire and use my other priest for shipping. That would mean that I would only have 5 coins here. So that's 12, so I would have 20 resources. And I only need 19. So I can do 4 dwellings, a ship upgrade, and get out a landscape. Which is probably better. Not actually sure. Yeah, probably Kiwi. Ugh. What can Chaos do? Chaos can't touch this. That's handy. So I have 8, 12. I'll have 16 cult points. Orin will have more than that, obviously. They'll have 16 here. I would love if Chaos sent a priest to Earth. They probably just upgrade chipping. It's been so wild. Drinking bourbon is definitely recommended if you're going to watch the rest of this game. Yep. I mean, to be honest, I don't think I've been playing that much better than my opponents. Like, I think this whole game has been trash. Like, from round 1, I've been kind of stumped. I don't entirely know what to do. Like, I think I'll squeak out a win here. Like, Chaos have no pass points, and they have not great cults in comparison to... Yeah, and yeah, they don't have network. They don't have pass points, so they're probably out. I think Darklings are probably out. They have nothing on the cults. They also have no network. I assume what's going to happen here is Chaos will upgrade... Actually, who is winning 3rd on network? Chaos literally has 7 structures. So Darklings are getting 3rd in network here. Because even if Chaos upgrades ship... Oh my god, Chaos could upgrade ship and they could tie on network. That would actually be pretty funny. Anyhow, I think it's between Orin and I. Orin has, let's assume no Priest to Earth from Chaos. Then they have 8 more points on network. No, this will be 2. They'll have 6 more points in network than me. and 2 more pass points. That's 8 more points. But I'll have 6 more points on network than they will because I'm going to win. So I only need to score 2 more in-game points than they will. And I have Earth 1 and Water 1 and a bunch of stuff. So, I don't know. I assume I'll build like... Oh, I'm building 4 dwellings. And upgrading ship. So I think I'm winning by 10 points, which doesn't seem like very much. I'm actually going to do this first. I can't imagine any reason why Darklings would send a priest to fire, but honestly, it would actually just be pretty bad if they did, for me. Yeah, this is great. They're tying for third. Disconnected Darklings versus 7 structure chaos. So I only need to get 2 dwellings to win network. Yeah. And one of them has to be a landscape. So I think I'll just get a decline here. It's actually not helpful. No, he would give me an accept there. He'll give me a decline here. I do need a landscape somewhere. All right, so that allows me a second on fire. Which is barely worth it versus just another Earth 2 dwelling, but, you know, or Earth 1 dwelling. So then I build at least 1 more dwelling to win network. And then the question is actually a trading post is just a 5-point trading post. So I probably will just build dwelling, trading post. Maybe I don't upgrade ship again. This is kind of weird. I think I just built a dwelling here. Presumably it's another decline, so I get the other half the coin. You don't want a 5 for 4-2. No. And tell me they walked away from the computer. It's always a little concerning when you see this. Yeah. So a trading post is going to be efficient because it's 5 points. It's more than twice as many points as a dwelling for less than twice the resource cost. Yeah. So I am going to go 2 dwellings and a ship upgrade. It's my best points conversion. Which means I might as well not give them, if I give them an accept, it doesn't give them a point. If they give me a decline, doesn't matter. If they accidentally give me a decline, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no, it would just be the other half of a coin. So I might as well just not give it to them, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, ship and then this. I think I beat Teal by like 7 points or something. It's a really tight game. Yeah, wow. I feel like it took me way too long to win this game with only a 7-point margin against such low-ranked players. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't even really want to look at my thinking time here. Yeah, GG. It's good stuff. Oh yeah, we're not looking at that. 1-7 coin action. That's disgusting. This is just trash. 10 points on the track? That's really rough. 10 track points. Some favorite tile points. 14 pass points. What were my towns? Oh, a ship town and a praise town. Managed to squeak out some cults. And 1 network. And then just got a good deal on them. I literally was awarded 115 points that whole game. Look at this points awarded. Anyhow, this was such a low scoring game. Anyhow, folks, that's that was something else, I gotta say. Well, might be jumping into another arena game, to be perfectly honest. Unless someone's looking for a bullet or something. How do you spell supers, Arnie? What? Someone help. Oh. Is he already in a game? Yeah, this has already happened. Oh, yeah, that looks fun. Maybe I'll just queue up again. You play another, you'll watch. Sounds good. I I'm just going to end the stream here and then restart it right away just for the VOD. Super's playing already. Yeah. Okay. So I will queue up, end this, and start another stream just so there's a separate VOD. Do you want me to jump into that queue? Sure do. I will count us down. You ready, AJ? 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, I'm ending this, and I'll go live in like literally 10 seconds. All right, thanks everyone.